Appreciate that. Okay, so what I wanted to do today is share with you from the American Hippotherapy Association what hippotherapy is about and why it's such an effective treatment strategy used by OTs, PTs, and speech therapists. So I wanted to bring today a little bit about and just kind of open your eyes to what horses can do for little ones all the way up to adults. And more so what the difference between what hippotherapy is, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with therapeutic riding, which is now by the American Hippotherapy Association. They refer to it as adaptive riding. So hopefully you guys will all walk away today understanding these differences and why it's so important on so many levels to understand why, these differences in terms of insurance, medical, etc. All right, so let's go. This is actually put together by the American Hippotherapy Association, and I'm sharing it with you. So, hippotherapy, why that word? Does anybody know Greek? So the word hippo it's a Greek derivative for horse, so it's horse therapy. But of course they put this little cute thing. Why hippotherapy? It started way back, and I'm not going to go through everything. Can you guys see this well enough? Can we turn the lights, or can you guys see it okay?
It's really more about
Oh, it's more about this, okay. I'm just going to go through it. So horses have been helping people from a long time ago. In the 1960s, the therapeutic riding developed. And it really developed in Germany, and physical therapists brought it on board. Okay. And in 1969, the North American riding, NARA, we call it NARA, was established. Today it's known as PATH, which is Professional Association for Therapeutic Horsemanship International. And they did not update this later on, you'll see. So in 1987, we had 18 Americans from the U.S. go to Germany and get trained specifically by hippotherapists in Germany. Just know that in the United States, there's no such thing as a hippotherapist. We're either OT-PT speech using hippotherapy as a treatment strategy. In Germany, they still have hippotherapists, and there's actually specific schools to go get trained. So just know that. So anybody says, are you a hippotherapist? There's no such thing in the U.S. Okay? And insurance companies won't even know that. They'll deny you. So after these 18 therapists went, they came back to the States, put together a standardized curriculum. I have the privilege to work with some of them in the past. And so they combined with what was NARA, now PATH today. And then they established their own standards, AHA, and then they now have a national board exam that started, in 1994. I actually took the boards, I can't remember, 6 years ago. It's like taking your OT boards, but more intense because you need to know everything about the horse in terms of their movement, in terms of their care, everything, and you need to know a little bit about PT and OT too, because they cover everything. And it's a 3-hour exam. Okay, so it's to me it was worse than my OT boards. And so in 1999, this is when the clinical specialist was established. Okay, so this is, here we go, down. Okay, so the